Buona serata, my little peachininis. How's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome to the jungle, baby. That's what I always think of. It's like, welcome to the week. Yeah, popped on here to do our extended message for the day, for today and tomorrow. This is going to be the anchor energy that sort of like ushers us through the week. And I was really like blown away because I thought the same two cards came out together again that came out Friday. After like shuffling and like mixing them back into the deck, they found one another again and came out together. But it was not the same two cards, but it's very similar. Friday we got the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. But today we got the Queen of Cups and we got Page of Pentacles. And I found this interesting because on Sunday I took a walk and I was like, I felt really compelled to sit by the creek and put my foot in like Queen of Cups and like keep one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. And I even said that in the video. I was like, I'm being Queen of Cups right now. So yes, apparently we're all going to be Queen of Cups this week. So just by herself, the Queen of Cups is super psychic, sensitive, empathic. She's a very sensitive, creative, nurturing queen. You know, she's the ruler of the emotional realm and the feminine of a feminine, she's the feminine of a feminine sign. So that's double emphasis on the receiving. She receives intuitive information. She's more of a listener, a passive energy. And so a lot of times what happens with the queen is that people love her nurturing ways and they love talking to her because she's such a good listener and she's so empathic and she understands how people feel and she's tuned into all the watery realms of like the Cancer sign and the water signs, the moon, all of the themes of dreams and visions and psychic powers and the astral realms. And so because she's so sensitive and plugged in, people are very attracted to her. She's an empath and people are like drawn to empaths like moths to a flame. And that's why empaths have to become really good at creating boundaries for themselves. And that includes like physical boundaries, like saying no, and just not putting yourself, running yourself ragged, trying to take care of everybody else and everybody else's needs and, you know, making sure everybody else is taken care of, you know, at the expense of exhausting yourself. It is good to take care of everybody, but you also have to take care of yourself and you don't want to run yourself ragged and you want to value yourself too. And you want to be that queen receiving support as well. So be careful not to run yourself down, take care of your energy, but also the better you take care of yourself, the clearer your psychic gifts are. They're going to come through a lot clearer. And then also water healing is a big theme for the whole year, but I think particularly this month that'll help cool down that fire if you're like, just like bursting at the seams. And then there's a lot of things going on in Pisces right now too. So we're still in the very emotional, like wavy times with like really overwhelming feelings with Pisces. So another way to heal and ground that energy is like put your feet in the earth outside, but also you can take a salt bath, like an Epsom salt bath. It helps a lot to like ground that energy and just integrate it in and help store it so that you're not just like going crazy everywhere. It'll help kind of soothe and balance your emotions because they can just be like really intense right now and really magnified in that intensity and almost more than you know what to do with. So I would just say be aware of that. By the Page of Pentacles by itself, the page is a very like they're not super mature in like the physical aspect of whatever issue this is right now. So they're still learning. They're a student. But they are a studious student and they do care and they're very detail oriented and they're very astute. They're very like they're the best student of the tarot. However, sometimes they can get caught in that research and planning phase where they just keep kind of circling the runway and they're like timid about taking action or moving forward. So be careful that you're not procrastinating or taking too long or like dragging your feet. But also it is good to be mindful and pay attention to what you're doing, but not to the extent that you're not getting anything done. So progress is better than perfection. And yeah, don't like the downside of this card is like just not getting enough momentum. It's basically things are going into like not intrepid, what is the word I'm looking for, where they're just still, they're like inanimate. I don't know, I can't think of the word, but it goes from like having momentum and motion to like being stationary. So avoid that, keep your momentum up, and keep moving forward. Now, these two together, I would say that we are learning to take better care of ourselves, because we have been, this new cycle, this whole year has been a big up level. And so we've been learning to find our footing again in that new sort of normal, getting into that stride, into that routine. So we're learning how to take care of ourselves and do this sustainably along the way. We're also learning to really listen to our intuition and use that as a guiding force through our life as we go through our day-to-day. But also there was something else too. Oh, if you have, it's like listen to your instincts and take action on them. So when you get an intuitive hit, listen to that intuitive hit, take that little seed and go plant it. Take an action on it. Don't let that sign or that moment pass you by, that little omen or that oracle. Because signs are really only as good as what we do with them. So if you see these signs, but you're still like going around in doubt and like being indecisive, then you're not, like, the signs aren't doing you much good. Also, if you're seeing a bunch of signs and then you're like getting clear instruction, like this is what I know I'm supposed to do, but I'm just not doing it, then they're not really doing you any good either. So you want to like take note of the intuitive hits that you're getting and the pings and follow them and follow them when it feels right to do so. Trust the timing when it feels right, and also trust yourself. If you wait too long, maybe like the window of the moment, I don't know. Sometimes it's best to just go for it, because when you know you're supposed to do something and you don't do it, it's like, I feel like it's almost worse to not do it than to like kind of miss the window and do it in bad timing. So I guess play it by ear, but better late than never in my opinion. Because I think the universe can like fill in the blanks and give you grace maybe. But yeah, so follow your hunches. Try to do it in good timing. You know, when they come up, when they're fresh, you'll get a notion about what that timing is. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to mention. Oh, I did want to throw back a reference to, so like our weekly forecast yesterday and our oracle forecast, there were two kind of bonus cards that we pulled at the end, and it was protection and it was deception. And I want to expand on that because I kept thinking about it all day today, and it's just like, yes, for some people out there may be something that is deceiving in their midst. Someone might be deceiving them, but I think that deception is a very extreme word in this case, and I think that we could interpret it as something may not be what it seems. Or there might be, like, we don't know the whole story. We don't know what's going on with the other, like, behind the scenes, or with the other half of the situation, or with the other people. Like, there's something that we don't know about, and there's more information needed in order to get a clear picture. And we may be getting that information soon. The pages do come with messages, and this is physical, and it is kind of simple and small. So there may be more information that you get pretty soon that you just don't know about yet. And you may be getting some instincts about that, and it may go against your better logic, but I think that right now is better to trust your instincts. And yeah, and it may be that your mind has been catastrophizing, and that might be what the deception is. Like, things might seem worse than they are, or you might think that they're worse than they actually are. So yeah, just be aware that there could be something that's maybe kind of an illusion right now. But it may be better than you think it is, but just be mindful about that as you're going through the week. There may be, like, things may not be as they appear. And that can be for good or for, bad. But either way, the situation is protected. So just do your best to, I don't know, ride the flow of this vibe, this wave, and just see as it plays out. There's not much you can do. I mean, sometimes, like, there's only so much we can have any control over, and that's usually just our own responses to life. So just nobody panic, chill, and yeah, maybe it'll all come to light soon. All right, I think that is it for tonight. Why don't we pull one straightforward oracle card and see if we can get any additional advice on this energy for the week. I feel like maybe that was it. Oh, let go of control. Loosen your grip. Control is an illusion, repelling, and polarity. So right now you may be fixated on something or wanting to get a certain outcome or whatever, and the best thing that you can do right now is just let go of control. One of the cards for the week was release. So loosen your grip. Control's an illusion anyway. That's what's deceiving you. You actually think you're in control. False sense of security. Here comes the crashing towers. Tower card. Control is an illusion. Repelling. Sometimes, like, part of this, this is the time of night where I start losing words. So part of the law of attraction is to surrender and release, because if you are wanting, like, you have to want something with all your heart, but, like, also, like, kind of, like, not care. Like, if it happens, great. If not, great. Like, that's kind of the key, because if you're like, oh, I need it to happen, it actually causes resistance within the universe. It causes the thing to repel in your energy. So that's one reason why it's just chill. Think about kittens or something else, but get yourself busy. And when the energy relaxes a little bit, then the situation will flow. All right. You guys, this has been me and my painful zit. I have a painful zit. I'm hoping it'll go away overnight. Maybe the fairies will come and take it away. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.